thought today I'd give you guys a quick tour of my new Runaway camper, but in the meantime, before then, I think we'll go down to the beach to get some inspiration. So this is my new camper from Runaway. So the three things you need to know about a Runaway camper is 1, they're super small, 2, super affordable, and 3, super practical. All right, so let's get to the nitty-gritty about this thing. This camper is 4x8, it's 4 feet wide, 8 feet long, and it's from a company in Ocala, Florida called Runaway Campers. And they offer several models, the largest being 6x8. This one's 4x8, it's just a one-person sleeper. Actually 2 if you really like the person that you're with or another child or something like that. And the great thing about these campers is they start out, I think it's $2,500. And that's pretty darn cheap. And it comes on a really, really sturdy, I think it's a 2-inch, well anyways, it's a really sturdy frame that it comes on, so you don't have to worry about that. This particular model is called the Navigator, which comes with, I'll show you here in a second, it actually comes with an AC mounted into the front. Let me show that to you. It's just a super small 5,000 BTU AC, and I really like it. Yesterday it was 92 here, and I cranked it up all the way, and it was, I don't know what the exact temperature was, but it was pretty darn cold. And another good thing about the particular model I have, it comes with this stuff, gosh, what's it called, on the front, and that helps protect from road debris that'll come up, that'll kick up from your car over time, and you can just kind of wipe that down, which is really nice. And it also comes with this rack on the front, so you can put coolers. I'm actually going to put a deep cell battery there, and I don't know where I'm going to mount the solar panel and inverter, but that's going to help me power this little thing up when I'm not connected to any kind of shore power. Oh my gosh, it's hot today. So you really can't tell from here, but this little thing is actually pretty roomy inside. You can put, it's 4 feet wide, so you can put a full-size mattress in here, which I think will bunch up a little bit on the sides because it's a little bit more than 48 inches. Sorry for all the sweat. Gosh, it's hot. And so you can put a full-size mattress with room to spare at the end for other things. And I'll flip the camera around in a second and show you an add-on that I actually had that makes good use of that room down there at the end. It's got 2 windows on each side that lock. The walls are made from 3/4 inch birch plywood. I think it's birch. And 1/2 inch roof plywood with carpet on the top. Let's see if you can see that. Yeah. And the flooring is just like some kind of linoleum. The whole thing's super well built. Let me take you around to see a little bit more. It's got a neat little door that latches like this, and it locks. And I've actually, some of the newer, larger campers that I've spent time in are actually more flimsy than this one. This one's actually built better than some of those that I've seen that run 20,000 and upwards. And here's what I really like about this little camper is this little 5,000 BTU air conditioner. And just sitting here in this camper, even the windows open, there's no way, man, it'd be tough to camp without this thing in the warmer months of the year. I don't know if you can see in there, but there's a little power strip that actually powers up the inside, and you plug it in from the outside right here. So whenever you get somewhere that has power, or in my case, a lot of times I'll just plug it into the inverter on my deep cell battery. You just plug it in. If you have a solar setup, it's not gonna run the AC, or if it does, it'll be for next to no time. And the whole thing sits on these little 13-inch wheels. They do really well. I was doing 85 at some point on the way home from Florida, and it did pretty well. No vibrations or anything like that. Good tires. Here's a little mechanism on the front that it flips around 90 degrees when you're towing, and then when you're done, you can flip it back down and then crank it down and bring it off the ball of the hitch that you'll be towing with. Then it comes with a small 4-prong adapter that'll, you know, power up your the brake lights. So let's talk extras. So this is a super affordable little camper, but I wanted to get a couple extra things to make it more, I don't know, badass. All right, let's start out with the interior. The first and only upgrade I got for the inside were these cubby holes, which were really cool because you can put all your I don't know, crap in there, and it'll make everything a little bit easier when you're camping instead of having to go here and go there, or the back of your car or whatever. Like, I'm definitely gonna put all my little electronics and hygiene products and clothes, I guess. And then another thing, there's a rack up top. I don't know if that's an extra or what, but I've got that, and I'll be putting stuff up there too. All right, on the outside, I got a couple upgrades. Let me show those to you. The first, and I feel most important thing, are these little roof racks up top, because I will be I'm thinking about putting solar panel up there, because, you know, I'll obviously get the most juice up there during the day when I'm traveling and things like that. But I also thought about put a kayak up here. And another thing I want to put is they have the rack mounted awnings that you literally just unzip the case and then pull the awning out. And the only one issue is that I'm 6'4", and this thing is a lot smaller than that, so the awning will be pretty low, so I got to figure that out. Another thing I got was the hitch receiver on the back, and that'll be really nice. You can do a ton of things with this. You can I'm thinking about building what's called a chuck box, and you'll notice a lot of teardrop campers in the back have the flip up galley. And that's nice because your kitchen's right there. Well, this doesn't have that, but the problem with regular teardrop campers is when you have the galley, it compromises your interior space, and this, you don't have that. So one thing I thought about was making a chuck box that will just kind of feed in to the receiver. Another obvious option is to put your bike rack in there, and that'll be really cool because you don't have to put it on top of my car, which is really tall and all that crap. Another option I got, which actually doesn't come with it, are these really cool LED lights. They're kind of brighter, and they last longer, and they use less power and all that stuff. And that's really good because for a small thing like this, you want people to really see it at night. And let's see, another option I got was this extra tire. I don't think it comes with an extra tire. That was a cheap one. And one thing I forgot to show you earlier, check out these stabilizer jacks. They're super simple. Pull them down like that, press this, and then you do the same thing on the other side, and it's ready to go. The last and final option I got for my Runaway camper was this second door. That'll be really nice for in the middle of the night. If there's two people in there and you have to go potty or something like that, you won't crawl over each other. It's just another convenience option. And that concludes the tour of my tiny Runaway Navigator camper. I hope you guys enjoyed it. In the next video, I'm going to do one more video with some ideas that I have for what I'm going to do to the camper, and some ideas of what you can actually use this for besides the obvious reason, which is a camper. That's especially for the tiny house crowd. So thanks for watching. Oh, and also if you decide to get one of these, let the good folks over there at Runaway know that Steve and Harold from Tiny House Listings sent you. So thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.